Good morning. Welcome, class of 2028. You guys are rising 10th graders. You will be choosing your courses for next school year for the school year 2025, 2026. So we will go over the course selection. So in the state of Virginia, there's two types of diplomas. We have the advanced diploma, which requires 26 credits, a total of 4 English, 4 math, 4 social studies, and 4 science credits. 2 years of PE, 3 years of a world language, or sometimes students want to take two languages, so they'll take 2 years of one language and 2 years of the other, so a total of 4 credits. There's also an econ and personal finance requirement, fine art or a CTE elective, and then 3 additional electives. And not listed here, but also a sequential, so like a part one, part two course will be needed. For verified credits, that is your SOL, your PBA, your work keys. You will need a total of 5 in order to graduate, and you need 2 in English, 1 in reading, and 1 in writing. And usually you will take that in English 11. Math, you will take 1, social studies 1, and science 1. So a total of 5. For the standard diploma, it requires 22 credits total. And that looks like 4 English, 3 math, 3 science, 3 social studies, 2 PE. There is no world language requirement, but you can take world language courses as well to meet this requirement, which is either a world language, a fine art, or a CTE elective. So you would need 2 years of that. Econ and personal finance, and 4 additional electives. For verified credits, you need a total of 5 credits. So you need 2 in English, which is reading and writing, 1 math, 1 science, 1 social studies. Standard and advanced diploma have additional requirements. Every student must take either an AP, IB, dual enrollment, honors course, or CTE credential in order to meet that requirement. Virtual course is usually met through your econ or IB business course. First aid, CPR, and AED training is required in order to graduate in the state of Virginia, and it is usually met through your Health and PE 9 course. So if you haven't taken it yet, you will at some point this year. Now for your course selection in the different categories. So in English, you have the choice of either English 10 or English 10 honors. For social studies, you will have U.S. Virginia Government or U.S. Virginia Government honors. For science, it really depends where you are. If you're currently in environmental science, you will go into biology. If you are currently in biology, you'll go either into earth science, which used to be called geosystems, or chemistry, or advanced chemistry. It just depends. For advanced chemistry for IB schools, it is an IB course. It is the first section of the IB Chem course. You must have passed geometry by the time that you're starting the course. So you concurrently in Algebra 2 in order to take it. For math, it also just depends where you are in math. If you're currently in Algebra 1 Plus or Algebra 1, next year you would go into geometry or geometry honors. If you're currently in geometry honors, you would go into either AFDA or Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 honors. If you're currently in AFDA, you would go into Algebra 2. And if you're currently in Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 honors, you would go into trig, discrete, or IB math applications. For world languages, we offer 3 of these languages in our building, which are French, Spanish, and Arabic. For French, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once you get to your junior year, you could take IB French. If you are currently in Spanish, you could take Spanish 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And if you are a Spanish native speaker, so you speak Spanish at home, you could take Heritage Speakers for Spanish 1, 2, or 3. Arabic, we have Arabic 1, 2, 3, 4. And for academy courses, we have Korean, Chinese, American Sign Language, ASL, or Vietnamese. These are courses that are not offered in our building. They could be through an academy course or an online course as well. So it just depends. If you're interested in it, talk to your counselor and see how many spaces it might take in your schedule. Health and PE, next year, all of you will have to take Health and PE 10 as long as you've passed your Health and PE 9. That will be the next sequence. So please make sure that you're working on that. 1/4 will be driver's ed and 1/4 will be health. For electives, we have different electives in different categories. So we have English, we have journalism, which is our A-Blast, our newspaper. Photojournalism, which is our yearbook, the antenna. Then we have trade, tech, and engineering courses such as auto tech, electronics, STEM design. After you take STEM design, you can take architectural drawing, engineering, STEM engineering, or STEM robotics. For social studies, we offer psychology or African American history. For marketing, we have marketing, strategic marketing, fashion marketing, sports and entertainment marketing, and after sports and entertainment marketing, you can take sports and entertainment management. Visual arts, we have studio art, photography, digital art, animation, 2D studio art, or 3D studio art. We also have family and consumer science, child development, parenting, nutrition and wellness, intro to culinary, food and hospitality management, and culinary arts 1. Keep in mind, culinary arts 1 is going to take 2 spaces in your schedule since it is a double block course. If you only have room for 1 elective and you still want to take something in family and consumer science and you've already taken intro to culinary, then you could definitely consider food and hospitality management as the next option. For business and infotech, we have principles of business. Since you might not be able to take IB business until your junior year, that is the option that you have, should you want to take another business course. Econ and personal finance honors, again, that is a required course, but it can also be met through IB business SL when you go into your junior year. Computer science foundations, computer science programming, advanced programming honors, information systems, accounting, cybersecurity, fundamentals, and digital applications. These are all options you can take as a 10th grader. Performing arts, we have theater arts, tech theater, band, orchestra, guitar, and chorus. And for our general electives, we have leadership and AVID. It does require either an application or an interview if you are new to the course. For leadership, there will be an application. We should have that by the time you're meeting with your counselors. And we will also post that information on Schoology and our social medias. And for AVID, there is an interview process. So you will have a conversation with Ms. Wells. And for health and PE, we have personal fitness 1 or sports medicine. Keep in mind for sports medicine, we ask that maybe it would be best if you've already passed biology to take it or concurrently taking it, although it could get a little bit challenging when you don't know the material yet. FCPS has academies in 6 different program areas. We have business and information tech, family and consumer science, marketing, health and medical sciences, technology education, trade and industrial ed. Academy courses can take up to 3 periods in your schedule, sometimes less, sometimes more as well. It could be 4. Academy bell schedules are subject to change. We won't know the official schedule for the academies until maybe the end of the year once they know their numbers of how many students they have for their courses. And please, if you're interested in academy, notify your school counselor that you want to register for an academy course so that we know to sign you up. FCPS Academies has a Google site. You can explore. We usually send students to Edison, West Potomac, Falls Church, Fairfax, or Chantilly. There is a QR code there, and the link is above. So where it says FCPS Academy's Google site, once you see the presentation, you could click it and it will take you to the website. On this links, you could find out more information of courses, including their descriptions and maybe even videos from the course. Open house information will also be put up and even field trip opportunities if you want to see a course. Keep in mind that with academies, since it does take more spaces in your schedule, your counselor might encourage you to take it the following year instead of your 10th grade year, just because you might not have enough spaces yet. but if it takes 1 or 2 spaces, you might be eligible to take it. Reminders, we want you to choose your courses wisely. We want you to choose your courses based on your interests, not your friend's interests, because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to take the course. So you will have the opportunity to go to the elective fair on Tuesday, January 7th during your W4 time. And this will give you the opportunity to visit different electives to see what you're interested in and learn a little bit more about them before choosing your courses. Course selection day will be on January 9th during your W4, and you will use a Google form in order to submit your course selection so that when you meet with your counselor, you kind of have an idea of what you want to take. And we ask that you only submit it once. Freshmen will meet with their counselor sometime in February through your English class. You will get an email with an appointment time, as well as your teacher will let you know that it's your day to go see your counselor. But please keep in mind that if you miss your appointment, let your counselor know that you need to schedule so that we can meet with you and choose your classes for next year. Because although you're doing the Google form, you still need to meet with us individually so that we can make sure that you're on track for your graduation and make sure that you have all the courses you need. So select the full list of courses, including several alternate courses. When you do the form, make sure that you're putting all the electives that you're interested in. Don't leave anything blank. Class sections and teachers will be determined by student selections. So the way that courses happen is based on how much student interest we have and if we have a teacher that can teach it. So it just depends on that. So please be honest with your choices so that we can see if we have a course. If we don't have enough interest, then a course might not happen for that reason. Final deadline for course requests will be February 21st. So if you haven't met with your counselor before that date and you missed your appointment, again, let us know so we can reschedule you so that we can make sure that you have your appointment before February 21st. Course selection tools. For all information and tools that you will need to choose your courses, you can go to the link that's listed right there to go to our academic and advising section in our school's website. You will find information there of the online course catalog with descriptions and requirements for these courses, if any, academy information, and Google form links to complete and submit, as well as a PowerPoint and this presentation recording. Next steps, we ask that you research your courses, talk with your parents and your teachers to make sure that you're choosing what's best for you. Complete and submit the appropriate Google form for your grade level and notify your counselor if you want to register for an academy course. Rising 10th grade course selection Google form. This is what you will be using. And you only do this right now if you know for sure what courses you want to take. Now, if you're going to change your mind by the elective fair on January 7th, then don't do it yet. I would wait until January 9th to complete this form. But definitely, if you know what courses you want to sign up for, then you can submit today. Okay. And for any questions that you might have, please reach out to your counselor. Come see us, send us an email, so that we can better inform you about the courses you want to choose. Thank you. Follow us on social media, Instagram or Twitter, Adams to Serve. We don't follow you back. We just want you to get the information. So please follow it so that you can get all the information that you might need. We do post about academies and when their open houses are, as well as other information of what's happening in our building and what programs we have to offer. Thank you.